All right, let's ditch the fancy restaurants for a bit.
Okay.
Trade those white tablecloths for food trucks.
Sounds good.
We're diving into street food.
Love it.
You know, you've seen the lines.
Yep.
You've smelled the amazing aromas.
Absolutely.
But have you ever thought about what it takes to make it in that world?
It's a good question.
We're talking building a business.
Right.
Not just like perfecting your grandma's recipe.
Yeah, well, that's important.
Or of course.
You got to have a good product.
Right.
But it's more than that.
Okay, so walk us through it.
Well, you've got to think about it. Like, you're not just a chef, you're a business owner.
Right.
You are a one-person show running the whole thing.
Wow.
Mastering the menu, managing inventory,
Okay.
and charming hungry customers.
Yeah.
All at the same time. At the same time.
And the permits,
Oh, yeah.
the licenses, the food safety
Oh,
regulation.
yeah, and there's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so less about that perfect taco recipe.
Right.
Although maybe you have some tips on that later.
Well, we can get there.
Okay.
But first, we got to focus on the other stuff.
All right, so what's like the number one thing?
I'd say the source material really emphasizes food safety.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
RoleCatcher highlights customer and personal service as the core skill for street food vendors. It outranks even public safety and security.
So it's all about those people skills.
Yeah, you got to keep those customers happy.
Make them feel good.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Happy customers. Happy bottom line.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah, happy customers. They're going to come back. They're going to tell their friends.
Exactly. Word of mouth.
It's the best marketing.
Free marketing.
The best kind.
All right. So we've established it's not just about the food.
No.
It's a whole.
It's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
So how much of a business are we talking here?
Well, in terms of like a career path,
Yeah.
RoleCatcher's research shows that street food vendor jobs are projected to grow by 15% by 2027.
Wow.
Almost double the national average.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
There's potential there.
So it's not just a side hustle.
Yeah.
This is a legit career path.
Absolutely.
But with that kind of growth,
Yeah.
the competition's got to be fierce out there.
Oh, for sure.
So what does it take to stand out?
Well, you've got to bring your A game,
Okay.
both in the kitchen
Uh-huh.
and on the streets. You've got to be creative.
Okay.
You've got to be passionate.
So where does a budding street food entrepreneur even begin?
Okay, so picture this.
Okay.
You're fresh out of culinary school.
Okay.
You've got grandma's secret recipe
Nice.
and a whole lot of ambition.
I love it.
You're probably starting as an entry-level street food vendor.
Okay.
It's like an apprenticeship.
Okay.
You're learning the ropes,
Yeah.
prepping ingredients.
So it's like a crash course in multitasking.
Oh, yeah.
Culinary arts edition.
Absolutely.
Long nights, even longer lines.
Sometimes,
But you got to pay your dues, right?
gotta start somewhere.
So what's the next step on this delicious ladder?
Think of it like leveling up your street food game.
Okay.
You gain experience.
Yeah.
You gain confidence. You might graduate to a junior street food vendor.
Junior no more.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're calling some of the shots,
Okay.
not just taking orders anymore.
What else is different?
Well, RoleCatcher says managing daily operations is a big part of it.
Okay.
That means inventory management,
Okay.
making sure you're following those health and safety regulations.
Right. Got to stay in business.
Exactly.
What about like training new recruits?
Yeah, you might even find yourself doing that.
Wow. Okay. So more responsibility.
Definitely.
Any tips from RoleCatcher on crushing it at this level?
This is where those soft skills come in.
Okay.
Communication,
Yeah.
adaptability,
Uh-huh.
that entrepreneurial spirit.
Right.
You're not just serving food anymore. It's
Okay.
bigger than that.
So you're really building something.
Building a brand.
Okay.
Building a following.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So from junior,
Right.
what's the ultimate goal? What's at the top of this ladder?
Senior street food vendor,
Senior street food vendor.
or as I like to call it,
Okay.
street food mogul.
Street food mogul.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've traded in your apron strings for a CEO mindset.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
So we're talking multiple locations,
Yeah.
maybe a whole fleet of food trucks.
Maybe even a line of gourmet sauces on supermarket shelves.
Okay, now that's the dream.
That's the dream, right?
From street corner to culinary empire.
That's it.
What does it take to reach those heights of street food success?
It takes vision,
Okay.
strategy,
Uh-huh.
and maybe a little bit of magic.
Ooh, magic.
You know?
Hi.
These street food moguls, they're not just following trends. They're setting them.
They're ahead of the game.
They're innovating,
Okay.
experimenting with new flavors,
Yeah.
maybe partnering with local businesses or charities.
Giving back to the community.
That's right.
So it's more than just the food at this point.
It's about building a brand that resonates with people.
Okay, so we've been talking about The really exciting stuff.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
The dream.
Right.
But let's get real for a second.
Okay.
It can't all be sunshine and like gourmet burgers.
No, it's not always pretty.
So what are some of the challenges that people should be prepared for?
Well, one of the big ones is inconsistent income.
Oh, yeah.
One day you're killing it. The next day it's crickets.
Right, because it's so dependent on
the weather,
local events,
yeah,
even construction on your block. Oh, man, if they block off your street.
Exactly.
Wow, okay, what else?
Competition.
Competition.
Yeah, especially in those prime locations.
Right, everyone wants that high traffic area.
Exactly. So you've got to figure out what makes you stand out.
So what makes your food truck, your little corner of the culinary world unique?
Exactly. What's your unique selling proposition?
All right, so location, location, location.
Yeah.
But also personality, passion.
Yeah.
We talked about the food a lot.
Right.
But how important is like the online presence these days?
Oh, it's huge.
It's true. I mean, nowadays you go online to find everything.
Right.
Food especially.
Absolutely.
So you've got to be online.
You got to be where the people are.
Okay, but what are we talking like beyond just like posting pictures of your food? Which, I mean, you should still do.
Oh, yeah, definitely still important.
Okay.
But it's more than that.
Okay.
Think online ordering.
Oh, yeah, that's big.
Right.
Yeah. Especially like if you're in a busy area.
Exactly.
People want to
order ahead.
Order ahead.
Pick it up.
Exactly.
Skip the line.
What about like loyalty programs?
Oh, yeah. Those are huge.
Okay.
Keeps people coming back.
So they get like a free taco after 10 tacos.
Exactly. Everybody wins. And then there's also things like targeted ads.
Okay.
Like, those ads that pop up on your phone?
Yeah, like right when you're walking by.
Exactly.
It's like, how did they know?
It's a little creepy, but it works.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta leverage that.
So it's not just about using tech to like promote your business.
Right.
But also to like run your business.
Absolutely.
Find those customers.
Yeah, streamline everything.
Okay, so speaking of finding those customers.
Yeah.
We've been talking about having that dream job.
Right.
Like what if you want to be the one in the food truck?
Okay.
Can RoleCatcher help with that?
That's where this gets really cool.
Okay.
So they have this feature called RoleCatcher Capture.
Okay.
It's basically like a digital assistant for your job search.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
Right.
Yeah.
So say you're browsing online.
Okay.
You see a job posting.
Uh-huh.
That looks interesting.
Okay.
Instead of like copying and pasting it, saving the link.
Right.
You just hit the RoleCatcher Capture button.
Ooh, that's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's more than just a bookmark.
Okay.
It actually uses AI to analyze the job description.
Oh, wow.
And then it compares it to your resume or your CV.
So it's telling you like how good of a fit it is.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It's like having a personal recruiter.
Wow.
In your pocket.
That's incredible.
Right.
Okay, so RoleCatcher can help you find the dream job.
Yeah.
They can help you build the skills.
Absolutely.
But with all this tech,
Right.
is there still room for the human element?
That's a good question, and it's something that the source material talks about.
Okay.
And it might seem like automation would replace the personal touch.
Yeah, less need for people.
Right, but actually it makes it even more important.
Really? How so?
Because in a world that's so driven by data, it's the human connection that really stands out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like finding that balance
Exactly.
between tech and that personal touch.
Yeah, like imagine this.
Okay.
You order your food online for convenience.
Okay.
But then when you get to the food truck,
Yeah.
the owner remembers your order,
Oh.
greets you by name,
Yeah.
maybe even throws in a little something extra.
That's nice.
Because they appreciate your business.
Yeah, you can't get that online.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
That's the human touch.
I love that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not just about the food.
No.
It's about that connection.
Building a community.
So to all those aspiring food truck owners out there,
Yeah.
remember,
Okay.
it's more than just the food.
Right.
It's the experience.
The whole package.
You got to connect with your customers.
That's what makes it special.
And there you have it, folks.
That's a wrap.
Another deep dive complete.
Done and dusted.
We've explored the world of street food.
All the ins and outs.
From the recipes to the tech to the human connection.
It's a fascinating world.
It really is. So until next time, happy eating, everyone.